Rheneas and Scarloy work on the most beautiful line on the island of Sodor. They left a puff through the forest and over the rivers. An old bridge crosses one of the rivers. Some of its beams were rotten and had now been damaged by the storm. Scarloy chuffed happily along. He didn't see the broken rail until it was too late. He dangled dangerously above the water. But Rheneas soon pulled him to safety. A few days later, Sir Topham Hatt came to the sheds. Chuffed Scarloy. He didn't want to go on the bridge again. When Scarloy arrived, he saw the freight cars on the other side. He started to cross, but stopped. He looked down into the rushing water. Scarloy was scared. He remembered what had happened before. Called his driver. But Scarloy wouldn't cross the bridge, and he and his driver went home instead. Said Rheneas' driver. Said Rheneas. Now Rheneas had to take Scarloy's loads as well as his own. Each morning he collected the freight cars and puffed across the bridge with his heavy load. Finally, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Scarloy. He scolded. Said Scarloy sadly. The next morning, Rheneas took Scarloy's heavy freight cars as usual. Then he puffed and heaved through the countryside towards the bridge. He puffed so hard that he ran out of water. The yard manager spread the news. Said Scarloy bravely. He set off immediately. Scarloy was scared but determined. He rolled slowly up to the edge. The bridge creaked louder. The river seemed deeper than ever. Whispered Scarloy. He chuffed slowly onto the bridge. The bridge groaned as he rolled forward, but Scarloy puffed on, and finally his driver coupled him up and pulled Rheneas to safety. Said Rheneas. Scarloy is no longer afraid of the bridge, and he loves his journeys more than ever.